Why places like nightclubs, tattooists, bar etc. won't accept IDs that are out of date. I'm not going to suddenly get any younger. Edit. I just mean for the times where all is needed is proof of age. I fully understand why I would need a valid license, passport to drive and travel. Because someone could give their old expired ID to someone who looks somewhat like them, while still having their current ID to use for themselves. In addition to laws generally forbidding it, IDs typically get new security features that make counterfeiting more difficult. If places would accept IDs that expired in the 1990s, it'd be much easier for everyone to have a fake old ID. Because people will frequently pass along their expired licenses to others for use as a fake ID. My buddy's ID got me through my first couple years of college. It's necessary to prevent fake IDs from exploiting inadequacies in older ID designs. If old IDs are useful for identification indefinitely, then anyone who needs to fake their identity for whatever reason would only need to fake the older, easier to reproduce style. In order to prevent easier to fake IDs from being a problem for decades after they've been replaced, it's necessary to have a date IDs stop being valid for and stop accepting them once they have expired. It depends on the local laws. In my state, at least back when I was last paying attention, you could use an expired ID as proof of age. It didn't count as having a valid license. So if you got pulled over, you would get an additional ticket for not having a valid license. But it was still valid proof of age. In the state immediately south of us, you couldn't do that. The laws of that state said the ID had to be current to be valid proof of age. My friend ended up kicked out of a hotel bar because she didn't know that the laws were different.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next exciting video.